Hello students, this is Preeti Tejpal and today we will discuss the topic Union Executive. Now the first and foremost question that arises is what is Union Executive? The executive is that branch of the government which implements the laws made by the legislature. The Union Executive comprises the President, the Vice President, the Prime Minister, and the Council of Ministers. Here, one more body is included in Executive, that is, Attorney General of India. Now, let's talk about the President of India. He is the head of the Executive, but he is only a nominal head, that is, in name only. The real executive powers are exercised by the Prime Minister. Now the question is, what are the qualifications to be the President? So, to contest for election to become the President of India, one must be a citizen of India, have completed the age of 35 years, have qualifications necessary to be a member of the Lok Sabha, must not hold any office of profit under the government of India. Now let's discuss the powers of the President. The President has a wide range of powers like executive powers, legislative powers, emergency powers. Under the executive powers, the President appoints the leader of the majority party as the Prime Minister. He also appoints the other officials like Attorney General of India, Finance Commission, etc. Under the legislative powers, the President of India has the power to summon both the houses of the Parliament and to dissolve the Lok Sabha. The President nominates 12 members to the Rajya Sabha from among persons having special knowledge in the fields of art, literature, science, and social service. Under the emergency powers, the President can declare emergency in the country when the security of the country or any part of it is threatened by the war or external aggression or armed rebellion. Besides these powers, the President also exercises some military powers, judicial powers, and financial powers. At present, Mr. Ramnath Kovind is the 14th President of India. Now, let's discuss about the second body of the Union Executive, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister is the real executive head in a parliamentary government like India. He is the leader of the majority party in the Lok Sabha. He is assisted by the Council of Ministers. The Prime Minister, along with the Council of Ministers, aid and advise the President. So the question is, what are the powers of the Prime Minister? The Prime Minister acts as the link between the Council of Ministers and the President. The President appoints the other ministers of the Cabinet on the advice of the Prime Minister. He also presides over the meetings of the Cabinet and coordinates the working of various departments. The Prime Minister is the chief spokesperson and defender of the government in the Parliament. He also recommends appointments of Chief Justice, judges of the Supreme Court, and governors of the state, etc. At present, Mr. Narendra Damodar Das Modi is the Prime Minister of India. Now let's talk about the Council of Ministers. Council of Ministers has ministers of different ranks. There are 3 ranks of Council of Ministers: Cabinet Ministers, Ministers of State, and Deputy Ministers. A cabinet is an informal body of senior ministers that form the inner circle of Cabinet of Ministers. A cabinet minister leads a ministry. Ministers of state are an outer circle. Minister of states are of two kinds. Minister of states with independent charge have charge of a ministry. Minister with an independent charge is a junior minister who does not report to a cabinet minister. Minister of states without an independent charge reports to a cabinet minister. Then we have the deputy minister. They are the ministers who have not been given an independent charge of the ministry. Deputy ministers assist ministers of state or cabinet ministers. Council of Ministers hardly meets as a body. It is cabinet which meets as summoned by the Prime Minister. It is a policy framing body that determines policies which are followed by the ministers of the concerned department. In this way, we discussed about the Union Executive. I hope this video is helpful. Thanks for watching.